Hey guys, Zell here from Dead Bird Productions, and today I'm going to do another mapping showcase. I was looking at a lot of the views on the channel, and it seems like you guys love the mapping showcases. So here's the big map, and I'm going to pull it up, walk around it, and show you. This is like a mining town, and I actually looked up how like some old-timey medieval mines were constructed. So you have like 3 entrances down into the mine, and let's see, here's like the central shaft and the western shaft, and you can see I've done some like pulley systems and stuff with some machinery. But we'll play around. I apologize if you hear me sneezing or coughing and stuff. It's allergy season, and I'm dying. So, but yeah, there's all the maps, and let's get this started. And you'll see some changes and stuff I've made. Mainly the automatic full screen, which is nifty. And then added the exit game. But alright. And I should have, yeah, I've got jump turned on. So we can walk around the little town. And it's nighttime, so you can't go into the shops, but the shops are, I mean, it's just shops. The mine is the dungeon. I don't have any NPCs in, or any treasures or anything. That's all to come. This area is going to be sort of like there's a necromancer who's bringing undead up in the depths of the mines. So when you get here, it's all foggy and creepy, and there's no people out. And you can walk around the town. Like you saw, I had some ladders and stuff, so you can get around. There's a few places where you actually have to jump over things to get there. But let's go into the mines. And the first thing you'll notice is the like drastic lighting change. And there's a lot of things I was talking about, like little jumps. I got this ramp to go up to this next area. You can see the like pulley system I was talking about. And then we kind of transition and start working way down into the actual mine itself. And I don't have music in any of this yet. Anytime that you're watching these, most of the time I don't have the music in until the game, those parts are released. This is like the big central mine area. You see, there's a lot of little stuff to like jump around. I'll have some treasures and stuff. So this goes up into one of the other mine shafts. And you go back up and out. But for now, we're going to go down into the central area where the boss will be. And this is kind of the last mine area. You can see the tracks end. And I have this little area up here kind of for treasure and stuff. But they kind of like punched into an area they shouldn't have punched into down here. And you can see all of this like crazy magic stuff. And you can see that jump plays a rather large part in the game. A lot of the stuff I don't put bridges across, I just kind of force jump on you. But with the tracks lighting and the jump, this area I feel like it came out pretty nice. Once I have treasures and random battles and all that, it'll be a nice little dungeon. I'm not gonna spend too much time down here. I'm gonna go up one of these other mine shafts. And then, since this video is not too long at the moment, I'll probably go ahead and showcase you one of the other areas I've been working on as well. And yeah, we're back outside. So that's the Minduin mining colony. And let's see. Go ahead and look at this area. This is another one of the major cities that I've done. But as far as the upcoming other areas with dungeons, we'll take a look at this one. And this area is a fortress that's like a prison for the kingdom that it's set in, and the bad guys have come in by the time that you get here, and they've taken over this mountain fortress. And as soon as you come on the map, you're captured, and you're taken straight down into the prison area, which we'll work towards. And the whole fortress, anywhere you see like the stairs and stuff, those are all mapped. But I'm going to get us down to the sort of the dungeon. And this is sort of the first level, and they would sort of like process you here. You can see the little desks and stuff where they like take your information. And then they put you down here, and this like prison down here is really like a city into itself. And so when they put you down there, down here there are two factions. There's the like proper criminals that are down here in this southern area, and they're like barricaded up, defended up, sort of gang, and they call themselves the natives. And all of these areas are theirs. They're like storage and stuff. And they're like the criminals that were in here. Like they're the like proper criminals. And so that you see they like steal a bunch of supplies and loot. And they've got everything really well defended here. But this is sort of where the bad guys hang out. The other faction that's going to be in here is they call themselves the Chums, and it's kind of like a joke, because the natives would call them chum because they're like new guys, and they're gonna get eaten up in this jail. But these guys are not like criminals. These are like the government officials and the good guys essentially for this kingdom that have been corralled and put down here by the main bad guy faction for the game. And so this area that we're coming into here is the Chums, and it's sort of like the other gang. You can see it's very much more like they have like books and tables, and it's not it's very much like they're sort of like I said, sort of the nice guys. And to go up here, And so this is their sort of their area, kind of an explanation on their names. And again, don't have any NPCs in this yet, but I will probably later on this week. I've got to get Yanfly picture events in. Like, I'm so pumped about that. But yeah, I've got pretty much all I have left to do. I've just about everything mapped for the next chapter. Just about ready. I just got to go through, put some treasures, which is copy paste, and really that's pretty much it. I have to remember how to get out of here. Oh wow, I'm still way up top. That's one thing, like you make these maps and stuff in the editor, and then you there's the exit, and then you come to like walk them with the lighting and stuff, and they look so drastically different that you end up getting lost on your own maps. It makes you feel like such a noob. Another thing that's gonna come in is once you start this chapter, it opens up the rest of Odalia. Because if you've played the demo for the first chapter, you've seen that you're kind of like locked out at the end, and there's not a whole lot you can do. But once you open up the fortress, it opens up all of Odalia except for the capital, and you can go back, and there's some places that open up. You can go and like do some new events. The Runic Crater is open and changed. There's people to collect for your fortress, all manner of things. Trying to think. I think that's all the new areas I really want to show at the moment. There's one or two more that I've made, but I don't want to show them. I don't really have time. So I think that's going to do it. As always, you guys have a good one, and if you're gaming, may all your loots be fat.